this girl, this one, is arrested. She has been arrested. Now she's in custody. Would you say this is normal behavior to walk around with a hatchet and a, like a level 1 hatchet and a level 1 knife, like dual wielding them in an MMORPG? No. No, because this is the real world. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. This isn't World of Warcraft. It's not completely normal to walk around akimboed up with weapons, one in each hand, ready to go. Yaps. It's in the name. Alright guys, I don't know if you've seen this, but Europe is kind of in pandemonium right now, with all these invaders coming in to take over England, Britain, the greater UK. These people are Braveheart. These people constantly at war, and once we're tired of getting conquered, became the conquerors. And, well, it's no surprise that, these immigrants, mostly Pakistani, are, have some weird stuff in their culture where they have no issues going after, 14-year-old and 12-year-old girls. It's insane.
Yes, you have a knife.
You don't. Hey, I'm fucking 12 feet. You're fucking bad and
Why are you fucking me up?
See, you could already tell that these girls are kind of scared or nervous because you have a dude who's been harassing them. I don't know what kind of harassment. You can kind of fill in the lines there. But they're out there filming her. And you could automatically disprove this because if these two young girls, I don't know about you, but if two young girls are screaming at me to stay away, I'm not going to make a scene and pull out my phone and chase them and film them. That's not going to be my cup of tea. That's not how I'm going to handle this situation. We're going to let this play out. We'll replay it, and then I'll yap over it.
These are fucking kid bashers.
Show the knife. Show the knife. Show the knife.
Get away from us.
Show the knife. Show the knife.
Don't touch her.
That's it. That's it. Show the knife.
Don't touch my little sister.
Show the knife. That's it.
Don't fucking touch my little sister. She ain't fucking 12. Wait until I fucking catch you. She is fucking 12 and you just
Been
battered
factory
me.
reset.
Wait until I fucking catch me.
Yeah, show the knife. Maracha.
Don't touch her. You're to me. Don't touch her. No, you don't.
Yeah, this is, I mean, granted, they could have walked away too, but it's just,
Yes, you have a knife.
you could see this whole issue. It's insane. And this girl, this young girl who, brandishes these knives, who's out here, she has become a symbol to stand up, a symbol to say, okay, this is enough. We are a proud people. We have tradition. We're not perfect, but we have a community and we look after each other. And these invaders are coming in and not wanting to learn the language and not wanting to show respect to the culture. They don't have to abide by it one for one, but you got to show respect if you're going to move there and take up space and resources. You can't just take those and put it in your corner and be like, this is our corner and that's your corner. That's how you create conflict and division, and how you factory reset the Braveheart. Now, another thing that's really interesting about this is, why is her face not blurred out? This is a young child, female child, who has her whole face exposed to the internet. Yet, the guys who are harassing her and chasing her, these 33-year-old guys, have their faces blurred out and their identity safe. What is going on? Like, how does that even make sense? And also, would you say this is normal behavior to walk around with a hatchet and a, like a level 1 hatchet and a level 1 knife, like dual wielding them in an MMORPG? No. No, because this is the real world. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. This isn't World of Warcraft. It's not completely normal to walk around akimboed up with weapons, one in each hand, ready to go. Right? So they live in an area, a state, a time where they feel like they can't go throughout their day-to-day stuff without some level of protection on them, without staying strapped with the akimbo hatchet and knife combo. Literally Sakuna, with the cleave and dismantle. And it's so frustrating. It's so sad. And what's going to happen is this is going to continue to add fuel, not just in England, because this is technically in Scotland, but this in the greater UK and the greater United Kingdom. This is going to cause so much tension. And it's not going to be just Pakistani people. Mostly, though, you're going to create racial tension with that, because once more that culture is not even trying to mesh with the English culture, right? Um, and I've said this in other videos. I'm going to say it now. I want this to stay as peaceful as possible. But can we look at the girl dual wielding weapons? It's not going to be peaceful. It's going to be rough, and it might even be bloody. It might even be bloody. But ultimately, something has to happen to where the world goes back to being sane. And we might have to get a little bit more insane to make it through the other end by doing some crazy revolutionary things. Because that's what it seems like it's gearing up for over in I'm just going to say the greater UK. All of these immigrants are coming in, invading the countries, breaking the laws, taking advantage of the system, overwhelming their current system and resources. And now the day-to-day people are literally having to survive by learning how to level up their akimbo, by leveling up the hatchet and knife, by leveling up the cleave and dismantle. What's worse is the young girl defending herself with an axe and knife against the migrant is just arrested. That is right. This girl, this one, is arrested. She has been arrested. Now she's in custody, maybe out of custody because of her age. But the other guys who are once more harassing, stalking, were not. And if you go to look at the police report, you're going to say, Elliot, the police report says that the dude's following her, or the dude following her, did nothing wrong. Okay, well, I need you to sit down with me, and I need you to put on your thinking cap. Thinking cap, okay? If you are seeing a young girl and you're following a young girl and her sister, and they turn and scream at you to stay away, and you continue to follow them and then proceed to film them, that is harassment. Straight up. It may not be sexual harassment, but it is harassment. And I assure you, once more, dual wielding the hatchet and knife isn't normal, in the sense that, like, she's not doing this for fun. They're doing this because of the time and place that they live in. It's been invaded and they're so overrun, and they get harassed so constantly that if they don't stay strapped, something worse will happen and something worse will get escalated. But it is amazing to me that she is the one who gets arrested and the other guys have not. And now she has become the symbol of the resistance. Obviously, she was arrested. It's not normal or legal to walk around with weapons like that. True, but at the same breath, it's not normal to walk around preying on underage girls over there, with which one routinely gets slapped on the wrist and released from custody again. You have another. This is a French girl harassed by 2 migrants, and a man and his Altesian dog come in to help intervene. I mean, this is what's going on in Europe, right? You have young girls who are getting harassed by these guys. Yeah, it's like, once you guys got to understand, like, I don't know if this is common over in Pakistan, Iraq, and all of these other, third world places, but when a woman says no, you respect that because you're a man. You're not a child. If a woman says no and you're like, but I want to see boobies, show me boobies. Yeah, no, you have an IQ of a snail, and you probably should be put in a box because you're just gonna hurt yourself, the people around you, and not be a benefit to the communities. And these guys are over here. Look. Are you okay? No, we're good. Why are you bothering her? She looks good. We want her to be a star, so she's a star now. See, and these guys think they have all of this power. It's so narcissistic. Oh, because I think you are a star, you are a star. It's like, but no one knows who you are. No one knows. No one cares. You haven't done anything. Just because you were told by your parents that you're the next, oil prince over in Pakistan and you're the right heir, guess what? They can be lying to you. That doesn't mean just because someone says it to you doesn't mean it makes it true. And she refused? Yeah. So if she refused, why force her? What do you mean we want to force her? It won't work. That's not the way to date a woman. Okay, but does she look at me? Just because someone looks at you doesn't mean that they want you, you freak. It doesn't look at me, but stop. It looks at him. He doesn't like it when we abuse women. This dog will mess them up. Dog can look at me like that, but he doesn't look at me either. Yeah, that dog is like, I want some of that bacon. We're not gonna leave. We're not gonna leave. It's our home. We're going to leave. Why are you like that? You see what I mean? Like, these people are just like, they just want to do what they want. They don't want to be told otherwise. They have a way that they think. And what's more, why are these faces being blurred out? For sure the girl, but these guys don't need their faces blurred out. They need it posted. That way when people see them, they understand that they're the vagabonds and the filth of this community. Be careful. Yep. Attaboy. That's a good dog right there. That's a good dog. There needs to be a GoFundMe for every European woman to get a big ass dog. This is great too, truly. This is why they need more Belgian Malinois. Yeah, but you gotta, like, this is a great dog, but holy crap, is it a handful. I love dogs, but not everyone deserves a dog. You gotta be, they require a lot of attention. Has anyone else noticed the push to the end of the dog's ownership in the U.S. over climate concerns? They just make me want to go find the biggest German Shepherd pup I could find and train it properly. Muslims hate dogs, so bet there would be an attempt to ban some dog breeds. Wow. They don't like dogs. Why don't they like dogs? That dog, every woman should get a dog like that or a gun, but that's more subtle. Kudos to that man. Every woman should get a gun and a dog. Like, it's just, we agree that this is not how a civilized society that is working on innovation, on technology, bettering its community, bettering its education, like, that's not what this is all about. And they're just stormtroopers. The officers are just following orders. And I kind of do feel bad for the officers, because at the end of the day, they have a job to do. They have a livelihood to keep, and they may personally not agree with it, but they have to do what they're told, which is quite unfortunate. After this man asked her to show the knife, it backfired spectacularly. Maya Summers turned into an icon of heroism, and people worldwide are praising her, making art of her, singing songs celebrating her bravery and courage. RAP crime reports. Look at the difference. Look at the uptick. And it's all because of immigrants who are coming in, who don't understand how a proper culture and tradition is supposed to work. It's insane. Just do it. Protect your family. Nike. Yeah, like, she has become a symbol of the revolution. And I think it's because people like me and you can look at this and see clear as day that there is a bigger issue going on, and the top is about to pop off, legitimately. But let me know, did I miss any kind of points on this? Share this video with your friends, that way they can lose some brain cells too, to be honest. And at the end of the day, I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today, be the light in someone's life, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.